What's going on, everybody? This your man Lucky. I'm back with another one, man. Y'all know how I do, man. I hope everybody is doing well. Listen, in this video, I'm going to be talking about how men can maintain masculine frame when you're living with a woman. Listen, guys. First and foremost, I feel like men should stay in their place. I feel like men need to live on their own. That's just what I feel. Unless you're married, you understand what I'm saying? Unless you're married, okay, yeah, I get it. You know, that's the family dynamic. I get that, and I understand that, and I respect that. But unless that's the situation, I feel like men need to stay in their place, guys. Live on your own, and that's just what it is. Even if you're in a long-term relationship. Now, you know, I know a lot of guys, you know, hey, I'm in a long-term relationship, and I'm looking to move forward towards getting married, and a lot of people feel as though, okay, well, you need to come together and at least live together for a while just to see how that works out, and then marriage will be the next step. I get it if that's what you feel like the process should be for you. Okay, I'm never here to tell anybody what to do. Okay, I'm just here to give you the information, and then what you do with it is what you do with it. But in this video, I'm going to be talking about how, as men, we can maintain that masculine frame when you're living with a woman, okay? I took a couple notes, man, because I be kind of going off the top of my head, and I be forgetting a lot of stuff, man, because once I start talking, man, everything just be flowing, and then, you know, I forget what I'm talking about. So anyway, I'm gonna do my best to stay on track. So I took a few notes, right? So the first thing, guys, number one thing that you must do to maintain masculine frame when you are living with a woman is do not get attached. Do not get emotionally attached to that woman. Guys, you already understand what an emotional attachment will do. You already understand that, okay? Anybody that has had their heart broken at the hands of a woman, you already understand what it's like when you are emotionally attached to a woman. So and I'm telling you, man, if you've been emotionally attached to a woman and you know you got your heart broken at the hands of a woman, it's because you were emotionally attached. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? You were either, you know, betrayed by that woman, or you know, just whatever the case may be, but it was because you were emotionally attached to that woman. Guys, I'm not saying that, I mean, I understand when you've been with a woman for a certain amount of time, you get feelings or whatever. I get that. I totally understand that. I totally get it. But guys, you have to be able to keep that under control. Just don't get attached, especially attached to the point where you pedestalizing that woman. Man, just don't do it, man, because I'm telling you, as men, it just is what it is. Look, as men, we love hard. That's what it is. We love hard, and as men, we're loyal. We love hard, and as men, we are loyal. That is one of the reasons why so many men take so much crap from women, because of the loyalty that us men have. Most of us men are loyal to women that don't deserve our loyalty, and that's because we're emotionally attached. So guys, listen, if you want to maintain masculine frame while you are living with a woman, do not get emotionally attached. You must remain emotionally detached. And I'm telling you, when you live on your own, it's much easier to remain emotionally detached because you're not around that woman all the time. When you live with a woman, the more emotionally attached you are going to be to her naturally, because you are around her more of the time than if you lived alone. That's all I'm saying, guys. That's all I'm saying. You listen, you must remain emotionally detached from that woman, okay? That's the number one thing that you have to do in order to maintain masculine frame when you're living with a woman. You do not get emotionally attached, okay? I'm gonna move on to the next one. Listen, guys, you gotta stay on your purpose. Stay on your purpose. See, listen, when you move in with a woman, man, you living with a woman, what happens is you take away a lot of time from your purpose to spend time with that woman, okay? Your purpose no longer becomes your focus. The woman becomes your focus. Why? Because the more time you are around her, because y'all live together, the more emotionally attached you become to her. And then what happens, guys? You invest more time and energy into the woman. You taking away time and energy from your purpose. And I'm going to tell you this, guys, believe it or not, women don't like that. I'm just telling you right now, women will tell you all day long, man, she just want to spend time with you and, you know, all this, that, and the third. But in the back of their mind, subconsciously, man, I don't even think they realize it. You understand what I'm saying? It's just nature, just something that naturally happens. The more time that you are available to spend time with them, the less attracted they're going to be to you, simply because that mystery is not there anymore. You're just always there. You just become a part of just everyday whatever. You understand what I'm saying? You just become a part of everyday whatever, and they naturally, you know what I'm saying, lose attraction for you or whatever. I don't want to get off topic, but guys, you have to stay on your purpose. Stay on your purpose, stay on your purpose, stay on your purpose, man. Don't always be available, you understand, for that woman, because the more available for her that you are, the more time you're going to spend, the more you're going to get emotionally attached. You see how it's all connected? Guys, stay on your purpose. You have to stay on your purpose. I'm just telling you, because something's got to come first. It's either going to be the purpose or the woman. It's either going to be the purpose or the woman. Guys, stay focused on your purpose, okay? That is how you are going to maintain your masculine frame as a man when you are living with a woman. Stay on your purpose. It will keep you from getting emotionally attached, okay? Another thing, guys, man, listen, when you move in with a woman, don't stop whatever your normal routine was, okay? If you typically hung out with the guys, you know, you played basketball on the weekends, or you did, you know, whatever your guys, man, y'all just got together and y'all just chopped it up about whatever the case may be. I don't care if you know, you ride motorcycles, man, and you in a little club or whatever, man, or whatever it is that you did that was masculine, the man stuff that you did that kept you a man and kept you in that masculine energy. You keep doing it. The mistake that a lot of men make, man, they move in with a woman and now they stop doing what they were doing. They're no longer doing those hobbies that kept them focused. You know what I'm saying? The things that relaxed them, the things that kept them in their energy, being around other men. You know, what's the first thing a lot of guys do when they get in a relationship, man? They stop going to the gym, man. They start getting fat. You know what I'm saying? Women cooking all this good food, man. You know, women love to have snacks and treats and all that stuff in the house, man. You gaining weight, man. You're not going to the gym. See, guys, going to the gym, man, helps you be masculine, maintaining a masculine body, a masculine physique. And what happens, man, when you move in with a woman, you stop doing the things that make you masculine. You're coming out of that masculine energy. That's going to hurt your relationship, because 9 times out of 10, that woman was attracted to the masculine man that you were. And then when you move in with a woman, you're no longer doing the things that made you and kept you masculine. So you're losing that masculine frame. All because you moved in with a woman and you felt like, okay, well, I'm living with the woman. Let me do A, B, C, and X, Y, Z and focus on the woman. No, do not focus on the woman. Focus on yourself. Guys, keep doing what you've been doing. I don't care if you go bowling every Tuesday with the guys, you in a bowling league. If that's what helps keep you in that masculine frame, you keep going bowling. Don't stop going. You understand what I'm saying? And then don't invite her in to go bowling. No, if that's what you did to keep you masculine, and you know you was in a bowling league and that's just where you and the guys just chopped it up and this and that and blah, blah, blah. You just keep doing that. That's what you do, because number one, it keeps you in your masculine energy. Number two, it keeps you away from her. That detachment that I was talking about, the first thing I talked about, emotional detachment, okay? The more you are around her, the more attached you are going to be. So you have to do the masculine things that you were doing that kept you away from her. That's just what it is, guys. You want to remain masculine when living with a woman. These are the things you have to do, man. You have to stay emotionally detached. You have to stay on your purpose, guys. You have to keep doing the masculine things that you were doing that kept you masculine in the first place, guys. That's what it is, man. This is how you remain masculine, man, when you're living with a woman. Another thing, man, one of this right here is probably the most important thing, and I'm sure I'm forgetting other things, but this right here is very important, guys. Listen, one of the things is you have to always have or continue to have an abundant mindset. See, a lot of guys look at it when you move in with a woman that you like, it's like that's the finish line. Like, yeah, I got her. I got her now. We live together. Now I got her. You ain't got her. You ain't got her. You just started a whole new chapter that you have to learn. You just started a whole new chapter. A lot of guys look at it as the end game. Oh, I'm comfortable now. We got a place, man. I'm gonna sit back and my work is done. Your work is not done. Your work is just now starting, because trust and believe the dynamics of the relationship is going to change. You are going to have challenges when you're living with a woman that you did not have when you did not live with that woman. And I'm not just talking about relationship challenges like where y'all need to, compromise and get along. I'm talking about the female nature that is naturally instilled in that woman. Now, because you are there are things within her that are going to change. She is going to view you differently simply because you're there. See, for women, it's a challenge. A man is a challenge. Now that you're there, you are no longer the challenge. The mindset, man, a woman's mindset. So you as a man, you have to remain with that abundant mindset, guys. You have to. A lot of guys, man, they get into the scarcity mindset because, you might bump heads with your woman and stuff like that, or you may have boundaries in place and she's not respecting those boundaries, but you don't want to say too much about it because you don't want no trouble in the house. You know what I'm saying? She's being disrespectful, but you don't really want to say nothing, or you let it slide because she had a bad day at work, and all of this stuff right here. You get out of the abundant mindset and you guys start falling into a scarcity mindset. Masculine men do not have scarcity in their mindset. But what happens, guys, is you begin to get a scarcity mindset when your living situation is a little bit different. Okay, when you know that you don't really have a plan B. You feel like, hey, if you get into an argument with her, you know what I'm saying? Which, guys, you shouldn't argue anyway, but a disagreement or whatever the case may be, now you're going to be sleeping on the couch. You understand what I'm saying? So what you're going to do, you're going to accept disrespect, or you're going to accept just something that you normally would not have accepted if you didn't live there, simply because a scarcity mindset, you don't know what she might say. Hey, she needs you to sleep out on the couch. Hey, she needs you to spend the night at a friend's house. You understand what I'm saying? Now, yeah, of course, if you're a masculine man, no, I'm not going for this, I'm not going for that and all that. I get it. I totally understand. There are a lot of men who are in that situation who it didn't end up good for them. I'm not saying that your situation is not going to end up good. I'm just putting some of the risks out there, okay? I'm just letting you know some of the things that cause men to slowly and not even realize that they are falling out of that masculine mindset simply because they live with a woman, okay? And one of them is the abundant mindset, guys. You have to maintain that abundant mindset, okay? And one of the things that's going to help you maintain that masculine mindset, guys, when you're living with a woman, is you have to always have a plan B. Always have plan B in place. See, guys, masculine men are not afraid to walk away. As long as you possess the power to walk away and you can execute that power to walk away, you should never be out of an abundant mindset, guys. Listen, a lot of guys are a couple dollars away from disaster. You know what I'm saying? So they're living with a woman, but hey, listen, man, a lot of people are living check to check, man. And it's nothing wrong with that, man. Don't feel some type of way if you feel like, if you live in check to check, man, it is what it is, man. Like, that's just how it is. And what happens is a lot of people who, a man, you're living with a woman, y'all are check to check or whatever the case may be, or the guy, you're living check to check. Because most of the time, let me tell you something, most of the time, when it comes to a man living with a woman, the man always, when having to move out or whatever the case is the one that faces the financial turmoil is because at the end of the day, most of the time, men are footing the bill. When I say men are footing the bill, I'm not necessarily saying that a man is providing everything totally, like he's paying the entire rent or the entire mortgage and all the car notes and all of that. But typically because men are more loyal, and typically because men are more invested in a relationship and more invested in a woman, men will put more of their money up. You understand what I'm saying? Most men are happy with the fact that just knowing, hey, listen, as long as I know when I come home, there's food in the refrigerator for me to eat, then I'm good. As long as I have a couple dollars to spend throughout the day to grab me something and I'm coming home to a meal, most men really don't need any money in their pocket. You understand what I'm saying? But then when the relationship goes bad, now that man is in financial turmoil. Why? Because he can't leave. Because he only has enough money to get him throughout the days, and he coming home to that hot meal. So now when that hot meal is in jeopardy and he only has a couple dollars to get him through the day, he's not in a situation where he can execute plan B when plan A is not working. That's why most of the time you'll find that when a man is removed, it's turmoil for that man. I mean, just ask anybody, man. Men who are going through, separations and stuff like that, man, it's crazy. It's crazy how the man just has to financially suffer. You know what I'm saying? It's rare that you'll see a woman going through a situation and she's living in somebody's garage or living out her car. You know what I'm saying? Or nah, you don't see that. That's what you see the men doing. First of all, the way the laws and all that is set up, I'm not really going into all of that. But I'm just saying, guys, you always have to have a plan B. So your plan B should be a little nest egg, a little bit of money saved up so that when it's time for you to walk away, that you have the finances to do so. Most men are not going to walk away simply because they can't afford it. They're going to take all type of disrespect, and that's how they losing frame. They're going to sit there and be talked to however, disrespected, all kind of up, down, front, back, left, right, all of that, simply because they don't have the means to get up and go. Most men are too proud, got an ego. They're not trying to go live in nobody's garage or go back home to mom and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Most men are not trying to do that. Sometimes it gets to that point where, hey, mom, I got to move back in. Dad, I'm coming back home. Or live in somebody's garage or live in a car until you get back on your feet. Most men don't want to do that. That's why most men sit and accept all type of disrespect, because they don't want to do that. Guys, you got to always have a plan B. Always have something set aside so that when it's time for you to get up and go, you can get up and go. When you know you can get up and go, I'm telling you, it's much easier for you to hold that frame because you're not worried about nothing. As soon as she comes at you with some type of disrespect, the type of disrespect or the level of disrespect or the amount of disrespect that you're no longer going to accept, it's like, yo, listen, you know what? I got to go. And you'll go. But if you don't have the means to go, what you going to do? You're going to sit there and you're going to take that disrespect. It is what it is. Guys, listen, I just wanted to talk to y'all real quick, put a quick video together about how to maintain masculine frame when you are living with a woman, okay? Stay on your purpose. You have to stay on your purpose. Do not get emotionally attached. That's number one, guys, right there. Do not get emotionally attached, okay? Stay on your purpose. Don't get emotionally attached. Keep doing all of the masculine things that you were doing, guys. Keep doing all the masculine things that you were doing before you moved in with that woman. You know what I'm saying? And then, guys, always have a plan B. Always have a plan B. Those are some of the things that you have to have, guys, in order for you to maintain that masculine mindset. Another thing is, man, when it comes to your boundaries, man, she has to respect your boundaries. As soon as she starts stepping, you know what I'm saying, over those boundaries and not respecting your boundaries, come on, guys, you got to execute plan B. Or you check her and get her back in line with your boundaries. It's either or, but if she does not get in line, you got to be able to walk away, because I'm telling you, all it does is compound. That's it, man. And if that hypergamy is kicking in, man, forget it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing you can do but walk away. Guys, so listen, man, please, man, you got to always remain masculine. Always remain in your masculine energy when you are living with a woman. Just remember some of the things I just named, and those are the things that are going to help you maintain that masculine frame. All right, guys, y'all be good. I'm out. Catch you on the next one.